welcome back, everybody, to the Bricked Up Podcast. As always, I am your host, Benjamin Smith, and I'm joined with my co-host and younger brother, Jacob Smith. These episodes are coming out every single week wherever you get your podcasts on Spotify and YouTube. And this week, we've got a very special guest. This week's guest, he's a professional stuntman from Utah Valley. My man here has been jumping off overpasses, wearing cheetah print thongs, and riding shopping carts in church parking lots for over a decade now. He's conquered Ouija boards with Dark Shark, eaten pubes in front of Steve-O, and he's even showcased his wrestling skills on Beavis and Butthead. His crew, the Blockheads, have garnered a collection of countless backyard stunts that you can watch today, right now, on Patreon.com. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who I think fully encapsulates the phrase, fuck it, we ball, Mr. Khyler Vick. Khyler, welcome to the show,
Dude,
man.
Wow. Thanks for having me, man. What an introduction that was. The only thing is, I'm from Salt Lake. Utah Valley is like Provo.
Yeah.
More southern.
Gotcha.
I'm from the Salt Lake Valley. That's the only thing. Everything else was perfect.
You're good. I was like,
you're good.
Yeah. I took a guess. I was
You're
like,
good.
is it north or is it south? Right? And I was like, I think he's from south of
Dude,
like,
you're
Salt
totally
Lake.
good. It doesn't matter. I thought about not correcting you, but I'm like, let's set the record
No,
straight.
correct his ass, go.
There you go, man. Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, thanks for being on. Yo, plug your Patreon up front, yeah.
Yeah. Go to patreon.com/Khyler Vick. That's KHYLERVICK. Everything that is not allowed on the internet, which is basically everything, because I've gone through 4 different YouTube channels now.
Damn, dude.
And since
sucks,
2011 is when I first started, and like couldn't make a cent off of my videos. And it's like 3 strikes and you're out. So they don't even like really give you a chance. So
Really?
I've resorted to Patreon. I've pretty steadily uploaded it every Saturday for almost 2 years. So a lot of like just like getting my shit out there, so it has like a place to live.
Yeah.
It's like really fucking depressing when it's like you do all this shit and there's like people can't even go back to like watch it if they wanted to. You know,
that's
like,
horseshit. That's absolute horseshit.
But yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, fucking Patreon. I know it's a fucking pain in the ass. It's like it's $5 a month, guys. And there's over 90 videos. I have 7, I think, different full length like features that I've made throughout. And it's all homegrown DIY, but like you'll see the progression of like quality as like
as you keep going.
Yeah, like when I made my first like home movie when I was 17, and obviously like it stands out that I was in high school when I made this video, and it's so bad. Like even like there's this segment we did. So we had our we had our token black friend, and he we'd fuck with him a lot because he would come over to our house like super late. Like we'd have sleepovers, and he wouldn't be hanging out.
Wait, he was late?
He would like he was
late and he was black?
I ain't mind. Well, bro, like we
cut that, man.
No, we're leaving it in
him while he was sleeping, and all the time, and we made like a whole 3-minute montage that we created of us fucking with this one, like our one black friend, and like obviously I thought like it could come off bad, like, and that was the joke, but it really looks bad once we brought out like the whip. And like it was like, dude, it's so fucked up. But like he'd be sleeping till like 3 in the afternoon. I'm like, all right, we gotta go wake this dude up, because he's like,
he's the last one. He's holding up the party.
And like he would always he'd be out like doing his own thing, and like while me and my brothers and like homies are hanging out, and he would pretty much just use our house as like a crash pad, just kind of like wouldn't really like participate. When we were younger, it was, but like as we got older, he's pretty much just like using our couch to sleep. So I'm like, all right, well, this is the price you're gonna pay. Take a shoe to the face. Like I literally like just so fucked up. And I very rarely would wake up with any like Sharpie on my face or whatever. Like I was usually not the one that got fucked with. And like, you always had to keep your one eye open around me. But there were certain friends that would have like a complete bitch fit if you like even tickled their ear. So you're like, right, this isn't even funny.
But the bitch fit makes it better though. If they freak out, it kind of makes it better. I feel like
it is good, unless like
that's
when
true.
you're living at your parents' house, and then you're like, dude, shut the fuck up, dude. You're gonna wake up my dad. Like, you don't need to freak out.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, you're gonna ruin this for
I think of
everybody.
like fucked up wake up. I've woken. I had this one friend who I woke up a couple times. Once with a mouse trap to the face, and he didn't remember. He fully wakes up like in the
No,
video,
that's
like he like
kosher. Yeah.
reacts to it, and then the next day I'm like, so how'd that feel? How'd that rat trap or how'd the mouse trap feel to the nose? He's like, what are you talking about? And I showed him the footage, and he
No
couldn't believe.
idea.
Like he just like fully like erased that from his brain.
Hell
But,
yeah. Well, I just want to say right now,
a memory
before we
that
get
never
started,
even
because I
occurred to
say
him.
some wild shit, because I'm the non-Mormon brother. Yeah, he's the one who's getting into heaven. If
Yeah.
we say anything that's wild, just let us know and we'll cut it, yo. And by we, I mean I'll make Ben cut it, because I don't do any work on this podcast. So
you're
seriously.
good, honestly.
Yeah. You literally
People
don't
like
help
the
out at all.
realness of
This.
it. Just like I try to like watch what I say on these things, but
Yeah.
like
No, man. This is part of an art of like you have to keep it genuine. Like you actually have to go and like the profanity, the cursing. That's all part of like what this is.
100%.
Part of just how the deal of like just to keep this genuine. I'd rather have it be genuine than like super edit it.
So you made your first video when you were 17?
Well, first movie, but like I had enough footage to make like a whole thing. You know, like I started filming when I was 15.
So how old were you when you bought your first CKY video? Because I feel like that was the catalyst for everyone.
That was the access. So, okay, so Ryan Dunn had died the summer of 2011,
Rest in
and
peace.
yeah, I remember watching the MTV like tribute video, and like, dude, it just like struck like a crazy chord, and I like immediately like bought all the CKY DVDs.
Hell yeah.
And then just like autistically like rewatched them. Had to show all my friends every sleepover. We're like watching these movies on repeat.
They're the best sleepover movies, like guaranteed. Like I always get to laugh,
dude. 100%. Just in the background, whatever. While you're actually watching them.
I have a signed CKY by Bam. He came to visit a skate shop in my town, and I was like, "Yo, sign my fucking CKY. Let's go, bro."
That's sick as fuck, dude. How old were you?
Yeah. Oh, this was like a year ago or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he came,
shit.
He came to my town and was doing a signing at a skate shop, and I was like, "Yo, I'm bringing the CKY. You better sign this."
Yeah.
I seen that you fucking met all of them, dude. That's sick.
I was gonna say I've met all of them except Bam and of course Ryan. I didn't get a chance to meet him, but I want to say I've met every single person in Jackass, because my buddy Zach, he was in the new Jackass movie.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I got invited to like the premiere, and then there was like an after party. So
yeah, I was like, how do you end up at the premiere? Like that's insane that you actually ended up for like Jackass 4.5, because that was like that movie was so funny. Like literally, I've never seen a crowd get tired from laughing before. Like legitimately, the laughs in the first half were so much more than the laughs in the last half, because like we were all just tired from laughing so much.
Right. Okay. So I met Zach just from the internet, and we back in 2017 we had a TV show together. Actually, he reached out to me, and we literally filmed like a full MTV show called Too Stupid to Die, and it actually aired, but like nobody watched it. Just one season. So that was like how Zach and I first met back in 2017, and then like he had already, I think, met and like filmed that cactus video with Steve-O at this point, so he already had like
he was already
a relationship with like the Jackass guys. And then obviously he went on to like a few years later get into the movie, and it was like you get like a few like +1s to go to the premiere. So he invited me to go to the premiere, and there was like an after party
to go to.
But it was crazy, dude. It was at the Chinese theater in Hollywood, like the huge fucking theater, like the biggest theater I've ever been to. And
I played the Tony Hawk games. I know what the Chinese theater is.
Oh, they have it. Oh shit! It's been a minute since I played those games. And no, it was sick. It was a bummer that Steve-O couldn't be there. Like the full cast wasn't there, but pretty much everybody was there. They gave like a whole like speech and whatnot, like before the movie. The after party was cool. Obviously, I'm like trying my best to not just like fangirl
That's hard
out.
not to do.
And
Yeah.
You gotta play
Yeah.
cool.
you
That's
can't.
hard. That's hard. Yeah.
You got to be cool. Like there's like literally like only maybe a couple hundred people or less in this like little like bar like club thing that's like closed off to everybody but the Jackass crew and
Yeah.
their friends. So you're trying not to be like the one
Yeah, like,
fangirl.
What's up?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
up? Yeah,
Just try to be
nice see you,
chill.
nice to
Pretty
see
much.
you. Yeah.
Just
Hey, you stapling your nuts? That's cool. No worries.
like
No
I
worries.
was
Yeah, I'm not interested. Yeah.
playing it as cool as I could. And like everybody that I met, I didn't ask for a photo. So like I met like Eric Andre.
Sick.
Yeah.
I like had met Chris Pontius.
You can't ask for a photo because then you definitely look like a fangirl.
Yeah,
You can't.
yeah.
You can't.
There was a couple that I did ask for a photo that I didn't care. Like Danger Aaron, like we had sat and chatted for like a while. Actually, he came up to me with to our group and was talking to us, and he even groped me at one
Yeah,
point.
as is
Let's
customary.
I'm not even
go.
joking, dude. I mean, I don't
As a sign
care.
of great respect in their culture.
Yeah,
Exactly. It was
yeah,
like, yeah,
100%.
exactly. He did the front and back like
Yeah.
swipe. I don't
That's
even
like
know
a
what you call
purple
that.
heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a
Yeah, it
purple
was like
heart and
yeah, like the full
Jackass
front,
culture.
full frontal, full back. Like I don't know why he did it, and now I'm like,
No,
did that
it's-
even
yeah.
happen?
That's how they
Like,
say hello. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't care. It was pretty sick to say. And so I got a picture with him and of course Knoxville. And like, dude, I felt
You
like
got it.
he probably saw me do this like 3 times where like he was at the bar and I'd walk away from my group to like want to like try to like introduce myself and say hi. And but you would be in like a deep conversation with somebody. So I'd kind of like be near and then I just like slowly walk away and then I'd walk back up and like rehearse what I'm gonna say and how I'm gonna say it. And then
Right, you'd like Goose from Top Gun. You like pull up and you're like, I'm pulling out. I'm pulling out.
Dude,
Yeah.
finally, Zach, at the last minute, I'm like, Zach, could you please just introduce me to him, bro? Like, I have to meet him. I need a photo with the guy. And like, he was literally about to leave. And by the time we got around to it, and he was super nice. Like, didn't act like it was a pain in the ass at all. He was like about to get like, get out the door.
Yeah, he seems
like,
really approachable.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Let's
like,
go.
Yeah.
That's
but-
sick.
yeah.
So
no,
what? Are you doing this full time now? Is this how you make like your bread? Or you got a second job?
I got a second
Okay.
job. I'm a door guy at a club. I literally just scan IDs and have to kick people out every once in a while.
Yeah.
But I'm like the littlest guy out of all the security team. And I'm like
Yeah.
I'm 6 foot flat and like probably a 175, 180. Like I take care of myself, but like there's like I'm not that much of a threat. So I'm usually like the de-escalator. I try to like talk
Yeah.
first before I have to
Yeah.
leave. But the other day,
think about your actions.
yeah. I mean, I'll raise my voice if I have to. But I got
I'll
like
call one of the other bigger
Yeah.
guys over here.
I got like 2 other guys that are like, twice my weight and like 6'5". So I'm just like they'll
Yeah,
deal
you
with
got
it.
Big Mike in the
But
back.
this group, there's these 2 dudes that were like upset we wouldn't let them in because they're too drunk. And like, bro, come back in 30 minutes. It's like 9:30. It's early. You guys are too drunk. We see you drinking in public and like in Utah, like that's a law. Like I don't know other places, but we can't let you in right now.
No,
Like,
it's a big
sorry.
no-no there.
We're being chill, we thought, and they came back like 3 other times within 10 minutes. And then that's when my guys were like, hey, fuck off. Like we already
Yeah.
told you. And then they flipped the script and like started to like throw gang signs and we're like doing like the like handgun shit like this. Like they didn't have a gun. They're like, we came out.
Right?
They're like, we came at you with respect, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, and they're doing that shit. And like, so I got up off my chair. I'm like the main guy there. Like, I'm like the main like ideer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who I say can go in or can't is like up to me. Well, usually, there's one guy above me, so like he came down, whatever. But I stood up and like acted like I was gonna do something. And then one of the guy comes up to me and he's a little shorter than me and he's like getting in my face. He's like, what's up? What's up? Like, you packing? You got like asking if I have like a gun or a knife on me. I'm just like, oh, okay. And then he goes, hit me, bro. Hit me. He's like pointing to his cheek. Hit me like 5 times saying to hit me. And I'm like, fuck it. I just like, I had a flashlight in my hand too.
Block him, dude.
That was the first
Allegedly.
time. Yeah, fuck it. I mean,
allegedly.
whatever.
I mean,
No, dude, it gets crazier. So I hit him. He does a couple like stumbles, I wasn't trying to like jump on the guy, but I was like, get the fuck out of my face.
but,
You
like,
asked me to hit you.
Homeboy's literally asking for you to hit him.
He was. I should have hit him in the nose, but he gave me his chin and his glasses flew off. And he's like, oh shit, does some more of these to me. And he tells his boy, he just tried to hit me, or he just hit me. And his boy was like a lot bigger than me and him.
Yeah.
So he tries to come at me, and then that's when my security guys like jumped on him, beat the fuck out of him. And they're like, we'll be back. They're flashing their fucking handguns. And we've gotten that before, right? Like, sure, you'll be back. Yeah, okay, you'll kill us. Woo. Like,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's literally all talk
Like,
though.
but we had a feeling, and we ended up like actually calling the cops. Like, yo, these dudes said they're gonna come back and shoot us, and we kind of believe them. Just letting you guys know, we'll call you back if they do show up. But if you don't hear from us, they didn't come back. And like 15 minutes later, bro, they pull up on their truck. There's like 4 or 5 of me and my guys outside out of this club. We all like book it inside. We're like, oh fuck, we don't know if we're about to get shot.
Yeah. Some
Yeah,
guy's like, can you check my ID? And then he's just like,
Dude,
get in.
It was early enough in the night where it was fucking absolutely dead. So like, luckily there wouldn't have been.
9:30 is early.
Yeah. But like, I book it up. We all booked it up, and like, I get on the phone right away. I'm like, "Yay! Like, it's me again. They're back, and I don't know if they have guns or not, but like, they're like definitely being crazy." And like, I'm on the phone, and within 5 minutes, I see this woman cop like come out of like nowhere. I'm like looking out the window.
Nice.
I'm up, like the club is upstairs, so I'm like looking down at the whole situation. And one dude, the driver, he got arrested. The other dude that I punched actually ran away. I don't know if he ever like got caught or not, but I'm like. That was a wild situation, and I mean, for living in like Salt Lake, Utah, I was like,
where it's
like
so
it's not
chill,
known to be like a dangerous, sketchy like state or city at all. So I was like, am I about to get fucking like shot right now for this fucking $18 an hour fucking job?
Yeah, that's
Hell
not
no.
worth dying over.
But
he's about to make you see flip flop Jesus,
Like
Mormon Jesus.
Put my life on the line more times than I could ever count doing this shit, like the stunt stuff for free. Like, I've actually flatlined in the hospital. I've
I heard about that, and I was like, I need to ask this for Jake, because Jake always says Mormon Jesus is blonde hair, blue eyed Jesus. So did you see blonde haired, blue eyed Jesus?
Remember Jesus in all the churches growing up? How he looked like the drug dealer from Pulp Fiction? He was just a straight white guy with like
yeah. Oh my god.
So wait,
how he's making fun of that.
So wait, did you see the light? Did you see Mormon Jesus when you were up there at all?
Bro, no, dude. That was fucked up. I didn't see the light. I didn't see anything. Like, when it happened, it just like faded to black. It was like taking a nap. Like, it was just like, oh, big nap time. And they didn't have to defibrillate me. They just fucking and like brought me back, and I'm just like, whoa. Like, I like opened my eyes.
I heard you talk about it. Like, I saw the clip, but I don't think I actually saw the backstory.
You're good. I'll do like a funnier, quicker version.
Yeah, I know. I know you're tired of getting this.
And it wasn't drug related?
No, it was stunt related. So I'm saying
that
is
literally insane.
Like,
I've seen your videos. I just assumed it was drug related. That's insane.
Literally,
dude, he's sober, man.
Doing this shit for free. It's fucking ridiculous. Sober. But we were doing this like Christmas special, and one of the ideas was to take these fluorescent light bulbs, paint them like they're candy canes, and like we duct taped them to my body in like the shape of a cross, like Jesus. So it was like on my back, these fluorescent bulbs, and I'm riding a bicycle into a rope to clothesline myself. I don't know if you remember CKY 3, Ryan Dunn clothesline himself.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
With the bike and the rope. I've done that a couple times over the past few years. I'm like, all right, this is upping the ante, adding some like deathmatch wrestling like elements to it. And dude, I did it. I executed the form perfectly, but I broke one of the light tubes before I hit the ground. So it just speared me. It literally like fucking went into my left lung, shattered all this glass in my chest cavity. Then I somehow walked myself into the hospital. Like, my friends, we drove to the hospital.
So like, was your lung just filling with fluid?
Slowly, dude. It took like 2-3 hours. Jeez. My left lung filled 100% with blood. They showed me an X-ray. They're like, "This, see how this lung's entirely white? That's all blood."
Yeah. And you were just trying to play it off, like, I'm good.
No. So it took a
light bulb sticking out of his
head.
It took
no rush. Yeah, there's a lady in front.
I had like a fucking glory hole in my back. Like, it was like this huge like hole, just like gushing blood.
Fudge, dude.
And it took a while, and they didn't realize that I had nicked an artery as well. So like they thought Like they're like, oh yeah, the lungs like clot very easily, and it's not like anything to worry about. You'll go into surgery tomorrow to pick out all the glass. I'm like, tomorrow.
Yeah, just sleep it
You're like,
off. What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what? Come
I'm like,
on.
I have a huge hole in my back, and I can't breathe at all. Like
That's
I'm just,
insane.
like,
Do you lie when you go to the hospital? Because I feel like if I was doing stunts, I would lie. I'd be like, yeah, I was bullfighting and I got skewered in the back.
It crosses my mind, but I can't not lie, because then I have the footage usually on my phone. I'm like, want to see?
Yeah,
Like, want to see what I did? Like,
You wanna
I'm
see
like,
some cool shit?
Yeah.
They're like, back in the line, bitch. You're waiting till tomorrow. Yeah.
well, dude, Utah's funny, man. They really kind of mind their own business, and they're just like, good
Dude,
for you.
those
Like, they're
Mormons, we
not
don't want to
like,
ask questions,
like,
you know, like
nice,
it's
nice.
all
You know what I mean?
good. Like we don't want to pry.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Like, I've never had the cops called on me for like climbing on a roof and jumping into a
Dude,
tree.
how have you not had the
Ever.
cops called on you, dude?
Ever.
That's insane that no one's ever once like thought like, oh, like maybe
Once, forever ago, back in
Yeah.
2012, we were kids. The cops were called, and the cop was like, "This is fine," and he just watched us like
there's
fuck
two
around,
sides to
and
the
he's like,
story.
"Whatever," like didn't really care.
Yeah. Just hanging out in the Mormon parking lot. They're like, we're all kids. We all have done it before.
I've been bitched at by Mormons because like half the shit we filmed at was like on like more like church property, like because it's like
Yeah, I get it. But the church parking lot is the best place for stunts, though.
yeah,
That's the thing.
yeah.
Like it's got flat ground, grass.
Dude, literally the
Yeah.
first tree I ever jumped into was the church in my neighborhood. We
Yeah,
like
see?
just barged
Wait,
it on
yeah.
the roof, and I probably have at least like 5 different jumps into like these 3 or 4 sets of trees that were next to the roof.
Dang. And those
It
roofs
was
are
right
easy to
there.
get on too.
What's the
They
word
eventually,
for that? Isn't there a word for jumping into the trees?
well, there used to be like hedge diving, like or like tree diving.
Yeah.
Like Operation Ivy has a song called Hedgecore, and it's like a whole song about diving into bushes.
Yeah,
So it's like,
Dude, I feel like it's
but
whatever you want to call it now. You're the trailblazer. You can call it whatever you want at this point.
I do feel like I have earned that. That's not even like a stretch. And like a few years ago, I might have been like more humble about you saying that, but I'm like, fuck yeah, dude,
no.
I'm the tree
Yeah.
guy.
No, you've done it 100 times. You get to call it what you
For
want.
sure, the tree guy. Well, I always called it tree jumping, and then I Urban Dictionary to tree jumping. I don't know if any of you guys have a computer on deck to look that up. I do actually. What am I talking about? Not that you can like even look, but it literally is like pedophilia related. Tree jumping, like the Urban Dictionary. I'm like, how and why?
Yeah.
Like, what
Yeah.
is?
I jump from one minor to
Yeah,
another. Yeah.
like I'm like, okay, well, Theo actually wanted to call. He called it squirrel diving, and I do like that. A lot of people were like, he's like a flying squirrel. He's a squirrel in a past life. I'm just like, all right, like squirrel diving's good. Like tree diving, I'm kind of just diving in. No, and like I mean, I kind of just like let other people fucking say what they want to call it too. Like I'm not gonna force it. So it's just like whatever it is to you is like I guess what it is, you know? Like
Yeah.
I'm just having
Wait,
fun,
back
man.
to the hospital story. Did you see Mormon Jesus or not? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get back on track with
No,
that. Sorry.
No, I dude, the ADHD is crazy.
We're right
You're
here.
good, man.
We're right here with you, bro. I got
Yeah,
the
we
Adderall
have-
script too.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
all
It took this
Adderall
dude
here.
7 years to graduate college, yo.
I used to be on Adderall, and dude, night and day difference. Went from failing every class to like a 3.9. You know, like it's crazy.
Yeah, for real. I remember the first time I took it, I told my wife, I was like, holy crap, I feel like I can actually like hear in HD.
It's nice.
Yeah,
Dude,
I was the
you're
first
like, am
time.
I like, is this how normal people feel?
Yeah,
Like,
no, literally, I literally thought
like
that.
you feel happy. You feel
Yeah.
like it's like the constant low hum of anxiety is just gone. You're just like, holy
Yeah.
shit. Like, and like you're hearing and seeing in HD is correct, dude. It's just always just fucking, and a lot of the thoughts are pretty fucking like kill yourself. You're like, dude, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up,
dude.
dude.
I agree.
Suicidal
I agree.
fantasies.
I've been
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
I've
yeah.
been there.
Yeah,
Dude,
exactly.
literally.
Yeah.
Oh no. But
When Ben's
no,
on that, it's like when Charlie from It's Always Sunny gets the placebo effect and he thinks he can speak Mandarin. That's what Ben is.
Yeah.
bro,
Flowers
I
are
literally
out,
was able to in ninth grade. I was able to draw every country on a blank piece of paper, like the whole world. every like continent and country, label them and everything,
Yeah.
every single one except I missed like 2 capitals in Africa. Like, bro, I was like locked the fuck
Yeah.
in. It was insane.
Yeah.
What you can.
Literally anything to pass the time except for pay attention in class. That's what the mantra is.
Mm-hmm. So the Adderall like helped with that, obviously, and then it makes whatever else you're interested in. You're just like that more invested with like skateboarding or guitar or stunts or whatever.
But then
You're just like,
it's the drinking though.
I
That's
never
the
like
problem.
I didn't start drinking until I was 18, and I got off of the Adderall when I was like 17. So I was on it
That's
from
good.
like
So you didn't have to worry about that.
it was like from like 14 to 17, I was like heavily on Adderall, but I never abused it. It could have easily been like the most abuse was like, it's a Saturday night, boys. Want to stay up and watch movies? Like, you know, like we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Either.
exactly.
I don't abuse it either.
Yeah.
If you want to see someone that really abuses it, you should see our dad. He does 90 milligrams.
My God. I ended up selling it too for like $2 a pop in ninth grade.
That's so
which
cheap.
is like I could have sold it for like $20, but
yeah, you can make bank.
90 milligrams that sounds really bad for your heart.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He was taking horse pills, and they were instants too, dog. They weren't the XRs. They were.
They weren't like the one with the little beads in it.
Yeah, no, they were the.
And it's
this thing was massive, bro. This thing was massive.
And it's.
Dude,
I was like, yo, my dad's on meth, yo. This is crazy.
It's such a mood stabilizer. You could tell when he was and wasn't on it because like he would be angry and like so pissed off all the time for it.
Super angry.
Yeah.
On the drug content, so you're doing all this sober, yo. I couldn't.
Yeah.
When I was watching your videos, I was thinking to myself, this is either meth activity or this is Xanax activity, and I couldn't figure out which one it was. But you're fucking doing
he's
this
sober.
shit sober.
He's been sober like 4 years.
Dude, that's insane, bro.
That's most of the comments, which I'm like, that's fine because it's kind of funny. Like, it's more fucked up and ridiculous that I'm doing it sober anyway. Like, there's at least an
100%.
explanation.
Yeah.
If he's like,
I'll go delete
drunk.
my comments, by the way.
No, you're good. It's fine. But one time somebody was like, fucking meth is a hell of a drug. And normally I'm like, water off my back. I don't care about these fucked up comments. People have told me to kill myself multiple times. It doesn't bother me. Except one time I like dug into this dude's Instagram and saw that his grandpa had recently died.
Yeah.
In the caption, it was like, grandpa went out the way on his terms. He never got help or anything, whatever. I'm like, and I just commented, I was like, maybe your grandpa would still be alive if he saw a doctor.
Yeah, I love that.
I was just like, hit where it really hurt. And he sent me like fucking like 20 comments, just like, fuck you, fucking, I'll kill you.
You can't respond to those, dude. You can't respond to those. You let them win.
I made that mistake before.
And I was like, it was just the most snarky, like trolly responses, like quick. Like I was not even hitting below the belt after that. It was just like, just kind of like keeping the fire going, And but I didn't have to. No, you're right, because that was the knockout hit. Like your grandpa who like died like a week before.
Yeah. No, I always say like fire back, right? But then like I'll leave him on red. I'll never respond because like at that point I won.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart. I've had that recently also with the DM. I don't know what they fucking said, but what did he say, dude?
Wait, let me check my messages and I'll see what I said.
bro. Oh my god. But it pretty much like he's saying something like I should kill myself like live on Instagram or whatever.
That would do numbers. That would do numbers, though. If you did that, would do. And if you Bud Dwyer'd yourself, that would do numbers.
Totally lost the fucking fight though, and I was like, "Yeah, fucking your mom, faggot," and like blocked him real quick. I literally
don't want to see what he has to respond to. Yeah,
no, I don't.
Nuclear launch codes. Yeah, you gotta hit that. Yeah.
Like 2 to 4 weeks later, dude hits me up on my other because I have like a fan page Facebook and then my personal Facebook. Dude hits me up on my other Facebook. He's like, "How many Facebooks do you got, bro? You can't run away with me." And I just like block. I'm just like, I'm not even gonna respond. Yeah, I'm expecting an apology.
Yeah.
Just like I thought about it for like 2 days. I'm like, fuck, like, why'd I even give him the time of day? I called him the fucking faggot, and I'm like, he's gonna screenshot that now, and that's gonna ruin me. As if it matters. It's not gonna. Who gives a shit? But I'm just like, it just looks weak on my part.
I'm never gonna be able to staple my nutsack again.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? The gathering will never happen.
Yeah, the gathering of juggalos won't let me back.
Yeah, the juggalos will never have me again. Yeah.
Oh fuck!
No, I made that same mistake though. The high school that I went to, we had a rival high school, and we would always call them cousin fuckers.
Which they were.
And I googled the rival high school. And I just pulled up the first picture on Google Images, and I tweeted like, "When you fuck your sister," and then all these people were like, "Yo, that guy did 3 tours in Iraq. He served our country." I was like,
"Oh no!
Like, no.
Oh damn it!"
No, dude. I didn't even know. I pulled up the first picture that I found. Yeah. I'm sorry, bro.
How do you explain that? You can't trying to be like, okay, calm down, everybody, take a breath. Let me explain myself really quick. It was a joke. Yeah. Like, this is how we got here. Like, it was meant to be totally just an innocent joke. But yeah.
Meanwhile, it's like a Chinese guy who runs a bot farm, and he's like, "Ha ha ha! I got it.
Yeah.
I got it."
I mean, any comments are good comments nowadays. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm just like wishing my friends would comment more. Fuck, dude. Just say anything. Get these numbers.
What do I have to do to get a fucking comment around here?
Yeah.
I put fucking thumbtacks in my forehead and you won't even fucking comment on the video. That's bullshit.
I can see how it comes off as like pretty desperate and cringy on my end, though.
You've literally been doing this for so long that I'm sure everyone knows it's not a phase at this point. Like you've been doing it a decade now. I feel like
it's not like a phase at this point, right? Like, of course, I've had the second thoughts. Of course, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? You know, like how did?
Yeah, I mean, that's every day.
We're all just shouting into the void, baby.
Yeah, that's all it is. And then I have those thoughts too. I'm like, oh, nothing matters. Who gives a fuck? But like, you have those other days where like, nothing matters, why try? And then you have those other days like, fuck it, I'm gonna fucking do the craziest stunt ever. Nothing matters. It's like such a back and forth. So it's just like trying to like regulate and just be like, you
know. Honestly, when I first saw your videos, I thought of the scene from Hot Rod where they tied the mattress to the van and then I was like,
just fucking runs into him. Dude, I have a friend. My friend's brother did that stunt back in like 2010-ish era, 2011. They're called this is my friend's Crazy Mike, who's from Jersey, and he had his brother Flying Ryan, and they would do live stunts and like other like homegrown like backyard stunts. Essentially what I do. Exactly what I do. You might have seen him. Remember the show Daisy of Love? This dude Crazy Mike was on an episode, and he broke a bottle over his head and he was all like bleeding. You might
That's way harder than it looks. The movies they make it look like the bottle's gonna break immediately.
I got like a crazy scar above my eye from breaking a bottle over my face. I don't know if you can
was
see
it a Corona?
Yeah.
Budweiser. I got it first try though. Follow through.
God
damn. There you go.
Yeah.
And I did it myself, so like you don't have to worry about anybody. Like the commitment there was beyond 100% because like I just hit my forehead right here and then followed through and almost gouged my eye out. Had to get 6 stitches, but no, it was like it's worse when it doesn't break. For sure.
Yeah,
I've done it.
Yeah,
I've done it to other people where it doesn't break, and you feel horrible, like because it's like I gave like 30% effort. I'm like, oh fuck.
Sorry, man. Hey, that we didn't get in the first take. We gotta do it one more time.
Speaking of one more take, I seen you at a concert where you front flipped on a barbed wire. And then your friend was like, "Yo, it didn't look good."
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. What do you mean it didn't look good?
Like how did that not look good? It felt good.
Yeah.
Whenever one of your friends was like, "Nah, dude, we didn't get it clean enough when you jumped on that fucking barbed wire."
Yeah.
Do it again,
Dude, okay, that was at the Gathering of the Juggalos last year. We've done it now a total of 5 times. I've done it 4. I couldn't make it this year, but they've had us performing live stunts there, and we actually made a barbed wire trampoline, and when we went to move the trampoline up like over the barricade and like into the stage area the night before, the whole frame tacoed because the tension from
the tension,
just fucking. I'm like, we're fucked. Okay, and then I'm like, we're gonna take this tumbleweed of barbed wire and just set it on top of this wooden table. I'll jump off the ladder shirtless onto the barbed wire. Fine. It's fine. Same thing. I'm jumping on spikes, guys. And I did it.
You're not sober. You're dead ass.
Dude, I've been sober like 100% for 5 years, but I used to drink.
That blows my mind, bro. You didn't even hit a little balloon or something on the Ferris wheel together.
Yeah, no.
That's crazy, dude. That literally blows my mind.
And the reason why he wanted me to do it again was because the table didn't break. Like, because I'm so light now. Like, I'm like, I fully committed to the fucking stunt, but the table didn't snap how he wanted it to
Yeah.
snap. Nah, dude,
No,
didn't
I
look
seen
good.
that, dude. You have
Like,
committed, bro. You have committed. You
he's
can't
like,
lie to me.
well, I was like, what we could have
Yeah.
done is moved the table off the stage onto the ground, and that momentum for sure would have broke the table first try. It would have been a
Just that
little,
little extra room, that
would have
little
been more. It
oomph.
would have been like an extra 3-4 feet higher. Because I think I was like an 8-foot ladder, so it would have been like a 12-foot drop on the
That's
barbed wire.
hilarious. I imagine you with like blueprints at your house, like, all right, the
Dude,
table is 8 feet, and I hit the
dude,
by. I'm like,
it's psychotic
fuck.
how like serious we actually take it. It's kind of sad. Like I'd rather be one of my other like lackey like henchman friends that just like show up and like do whatever's like on the board, but I
Yeah.
have to sit and like think about what we're gonna do for the day
That's
and like
crazy.
find locations, find the camera guys, and like edit all
Yeah.
this shit. Not that
Full
it's like
PowerPoint.
the hardest work in the world, but it's also like it is a
That's
lot.
insane.
No, trust me. I know what you feel like where no one's helping out on the
You have like a
podcast.
you
You
have
have
like
to
a
do it all by
bulletin board with
yourself.
like a picture of nuts and then like a string attached to barbed wire and then like a string
Bro,
attached.
speaking
Gotta
of what
get
you just
from-
said, that same friend JJ who told me to do it again had another friend. They're out in Virginia. That crew. I
Okay.
met them back in 2016. They
East
have a
Coast
dude
boys.
named Bub who has tied his nuts to a rope, tied the other end to a tree, and took off running like it was like one of those like 3-foot set of bleachers at like the ballpark, you know, like the neighborhood ballpark. Took
Yeah.
off running and like got like caught. Like you could find it on their
Oh
website for free
my
if you want.
god.
Ripped.
I feel like my nutsack wouldn't be strong enough for that.
So it held together somehow. Like you can see it catch his body, and he like lawn chairs, folds over, and like the
Jeez.
rope is so tight on his nuts, like he couldn't get it off. I don't know if they got it off there, if they cut it, or if he went to the doctor. But somebody bet him like a few years later. I don't know what the time frame was to do it again for $300. Dude does it again, and his testicle actually like gets pushed out of the sack, and you can see it in the video.
Oh,
It like
God,
I
man,
swear to
just
God, it's
popped
like
right.
white.
I
It's
don't.
like
Oh my
pops out.
god.
And he's like, remind me, I can send you a link or I'll like lead you to their website.
Dude, yeah, for
I'll,
sure.
I'll give my friend a shout out. It's porstunts.com. He's the one I did the wrestling Beavis and Butthead thing with. The guy in the white
Okay.
ski mask,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
his crew. POR
Okay.
wrestling, but before the wrestling, they did stunts, and that's how we all know each other.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was such a
okay.
fucked up video, dude, and like it's so funny because the dude's like, "I'm knocking out, help me, dude!" Like he's like this fucking like Virginia like
Oh
redneck guy,
my god.
"Help me, dude!"
Yeah,
And
please help me. I can't feel it. It's squished
dude,
out.
Yeah.
and like
Meanwhile, like 100 yards away, there's like a guy. He's like, "All right, third base." He's like hitting
bro,
balls to a
Yeah,
T-ball.
yeah.
somehow didn't lose his nut, and but the way they sit now are completely like vertical, like they don't sit side by side. He has one nut on top of the other
Ooh.
in the
Oh my
sack because I think the
god.
way
Does he have
they
vertical?
the way they had to sew the sack back together, it like didn't like have the proper pockets, I think, to like hold his balls right, so they're like
Damn,
Oh
dude.
it's
my
crazy,
That's
god.
man, if I ever took a girl on a first date, I gotta give her a warning
right?
and be like, listen, you're gonna see
I have
something?
vertical balls.
Yeah, there was one up and one down there, dude, brother. Gear up.
That's the
I,
difference between guys and girls. Because if I went home with a girl and she was like a full burn victim from the waist down, I wouldn't say shit. I'd just be like, "All right, we're good."
Yeah, very good.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
oh
even
man,
mention it. I'd be like,
Yeah, she's beautiful.
"Yeah,
Yeah.
thumbs up." Yeah.
oh man. Um, but yeah, now that dude's married, and I can't remember if he's has a kid or not. But I'm like, that was the last guy I would have expected to
That
get his
would
shit
actually
together at
be
all.
like
Like his nickname
fertile,
was
yeah.
Bub, and like he was like the most fried piece of bacon you'd ever talk to, man. It's like, well, they went to the doctor, like they for sure. Like I think his nut was still tied to the rope when he went to the hospital. Like they
Oh shoot. Just the whole
like he was like they
apparatus.
cut the rope, but like the thing tied around. Like I don't know. I would love to, you know what? Maybe you guys could have him on next. Like,
Dude,
and you
Oh,
get,
I'd
I'd
love
love to
it.
have
We'll
him
take
on. I'll
whoever
do
you
an
have.
hour on Bub's nuts. No
I
problem.
think JJ would be down to
Yeah.
talk. He's actually been doing this for maybe 5 to 10 years longer than I have. Same with my buddy Horse, who would also be a great fucking conversation.
Dude, we'll
I
take
was
anybody, man. Whoever
So wait,
wants to
what's
come
the
on.
worst injury you ever had? Was it when you passed?
Yeah,
that
he
was for the
died.
longest time. That was like the worst. Should I go through like my
Yeah.
top 3 to 5
I
injuries
I I feel like
Please.
we
or
I feel like
whatever,
we need to
real
figure out
quick?
what happened to you dying. Like
Yeah, let's go back to that.
It's okay. We just keep getting sidetracked, but we got to finish and see how this happened.
Yeah, okay. And they told me, whatever. Okay, yeah, we're caught up. Sleep it off. We'll see you in the morning. They're giving me everything that they could throw at me, like including ketamine and nothing, or not ketamine. Fentanyl.
The good
Fentanyl.
stuff.
Nothing's helping the pain at all. Yeah. When you said if I lied when I go to the hospital, like the only thing I do is like I'd probably lie and say I'm not in as much pain as I really am.
This is a
anyway.
4.
Like I'm like, no,
I'm at a 4.
I'm
fine. I know.
That's not the line at all. You should say
I know.
every time.
I know. But anyway, and
I'm not ready. He's got a light bulb sticking out.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Bro.
She was here
it's
first.
So crazy too. The doctor put his whole finger into my back and was like digging out glass, just like from where he could, from like the. I think I have it somewhere. Maybe I don't. I used to have this jar full of broken glass that was in my back, and they're like huge, like chunks. Anyway, I like my breathing is getting harder and harder as each minute passes, to the point where I'm like, imagine the shallowest breath you could ever take. That's like how my breathing felt. Like there was no inhale whatsoever. And then at one point, I'm like, yo, like, I just got really hot and like sick feeling. And I'm like, oh, like everything's feeling like kind of blurry. I don't feel so good. And like everybody in the room's faces were like getting distorted. Like I couldn't like make out anything. And then the feeling of having to pee came over me. So like, your bowels go when you die. So I was like, all right, and I have to pee. And my buddy next to me was like, yo, hit the button. So I hit the emergency button, and that's the last thing I remember. And then everything just kind of like tunnel vision, like just closed out. But like there were signs that I was dying right there, obviously, besides the blood and like not breathing. Like the blurry vision. Yeah, dude. Like, and I probably had 5 friends in the room and my dad. So like even my dad like witnessed me fucking just perish.
Well, it's so dark.
And
wait, you call your dad at that stunt? Yeah.
Not to the stunt, but he went to the hospital because our house was like five minutes away. I'm like, hey, like one of my friends probably told him,
hey,
like,
Dad, I might die. Come down to the hospital.
Before it seemed so less serious too. The way like nurses and doctors talk to you, they don't act like it's life threatening ever. They're just like, yeah, no.
Yeah,
they're literally like, yeah, so you have glass in your lungs. I'm just like, excuse me, like, and that's fine. Am I gonna die?
Like, does insurance pay for this?
Yeah, at the time I was on my parents' insurance, so
Dad,
I was like 23, dude. I almost kicked the bucket at 23, which is crazy to think about as well.
Yeah,